Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about a new statement issued by Max Verstappen ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix, as well as some new updates that have been reported following a private test conducted by Ferrari. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Red Bull, and as we know, the big news in the 2-week break between the British and Belgian Grand Prix was that Christian Horner had been sacked as team principal and CEO of Red Bull. And as a result of that move, Laurent Mekies, who was the team principal at Red Bull Junior team Racing Bulls, has replaced Horner at Red Bull, with Alan Permane taking over the reins at Racing Bulls. Now, following Horner being sacked, Verstappen did put out a small post on social media thanking Horner for everything he's done at Red Bull. And in a new statement ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix, Verstappen said he's looking forward to working with his new boss, Laurent Mekies, from this weekend. Verstappen said, "I was back at the factory last week to spend some time in the sim with the team. I'm looking forward to working closely with Laurent. Spa is a classic and always my favourite track on the calendar, a very old school circuit where you have to do everything right to get a good lap. I enjoy the high-speed corners, the layout which is different to other circuits, and elevation changes that make the track more of a challenge to drive." Now, one team to keep an eye on at the Belgian Grand Prix weekend is Ferrari, because they're set to bring a major upgrade to their car. Basically, between the British and Belgian Grand Prix, Ferrari did conduct a private test at Mugello, with a new rear suspension design being evaluated, and it's hoped that this suspension will help create a better balance and enable the team to lower the ride height and fine performance from the ground effects. Now, Belgium is going to be a sprint weekend, and as a result, it's going to be harder to introduce upgrades, and that's because there's only one practice session. But with Ferrari being able to make use of an allotted filming day to test their new rear suspension, they have got some data to go off before introducing this part, so that will help in introducing a new upgrade in a sprint weekend. But still, with the limited time available, Ferrari team boss Fred Vasseur wants to see Ferrari hit the ground running in Belgium, with him saying, "We have worked hard at the factory to bring an additional upgrade package for the SF25. Therefore, a point of focus this weekend will be to make sure we maximise its potential from the get-go. As always with a sprint weekend, getting off to a strong start with a smooth free practice session will hold the key to the rest of the weekend. The margins between the teams are very close at the moment. Therefore, every small detail can make the difference. So we'll stay focused on ourselves to give our best in every phase of the weekend on a track where the weather could also play its part." Now, on top of that, there have been updates following Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc doing that private test in Mugello, with it being reported that Hamilton and Leclerc did not feel a major difference during the rear suspension test at Mugello. But it's also been reported that the test was conducted with fixed setups and demo tyres which did not suit the drivers' styles, and that the new rear suspension, combined with the updated floor, is reported to bring a gain of around 1/10 of a second, and that telemetry showed improved rear stability under braking with less rear lift and reduced aerodynamic imbalance. And basically, it's thought that the true gains of this suspension upgrades will be felt as Ferrari optimise the car setup going forwards. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.